Please read the disclaimer. XRP, what is going on? Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. We started out the day with some okay news. The market went up, stocks went up, and crypto just sold off again. XRP ETFs hit a big milestone, but the price of XRP keeps dropping down. What's happening here? What's going on? Freaky Friday for a reason. All I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Especially smash that like button. Listen, sometimes we have these days, right? I started out the day, I had a bad trade. Just bad. I went on something that could have made me big bucks. I missed out on it. Never mind. A few hours later, had a position do very nicely. So I was thinking to myself, you know what? This happens sometimes. You'll have a day, might not start out so great. You're already having thoughts, what am I doing? What's happening, right? Have those thoughts sometimes. But then it flips, right? That's what's so amazing. That's the juice of the markets, that suddenly things can flip for better or for worse, right? Today, it was for better, but sometimes it's going to be for worse. And we have to be ready for, all these types of things. Now, it was interesting because, by the way, red, right? XRP, $2.03, tested again the $2 level. But didn't go all the way down to 2. But it's not just XRP. Sol down 4%, Ethereum down 3%, Bitcoin dropped under 90,000. Okay, so even to, it's kind of small here, 88,000. I don't want to do. I feel a while back I forgot. This time it's okay because a while back I was filming with my computer camera and not my camera. And then I pulled down the screen on the laptop, and I was filming my legs for like half a minute. But this time I didn't forget the cable, so we're all good. We're all good. There's not going to be any technical difficulty time. Yeah, 88,000. And so the market just pulled back. Loon C is up 100% here today, but for the most part, the top 100, not a lot happening. We started out the day again with the S&P 500 surging on core PC inflation, unexpectedly falling to 2.8%, now just 30 points away from a new record high. The S&P has now added, a big amount. Actually, the crypto market started out good, right? When the data came out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, which is for me that's 3:30. You can see, right? Right, 3:30. Sorry, not 3:30 Friday. It came out at 3:30, right? It came up a little bit and then sold off. And then when we had the markets open up, it was looking good, and then right, we saw this big sell-off. Right? Same thing with XRP, right? Went up here and then started selling off. No news, right? Nothing happened. There was nothing that, no FUD. It's kind of getting a little bit weird. Bull theory says here, it appears that a few entities control the entire crypto market and they manipulate price almost every week to liquidate both leverage longs and shorts. It's interesting, right? Because this kind of situation, it's not like let's say in the stock market where you have options, right? And so if the market goes up and down and creates lots of volatility, the options lose some of its value. And then the option sellers are the ones that profit because the options lose their value. And then sellers, of course, they get the premium. With liquidations, it's not really, there's the other side, but if both sides lose value, it's kind of weird, right? So that's an interesting situation that's happening right now. You know, um, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the big ones, but outside of that, Lune on the short is up 100% there. But the fact is that, yeah, you can see, wow. But the fact is that the market is kind of wonky right now. The market is kind of weird. I was just thinking about this, and this could be the reason. Again, this is just my opinion. This is just what I am seeing on the market. Okay. This video is for educational purposes, for entertainment purposes only. These are my thoughts. These are what I'm seeing, my experience. Okay. And then I'm sharing with you. Of course, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Silver broke $59 for the first time in history, also up 100% in 2023, and has added one, so this should probably be 2025, and has added 1.68 trillion to its market cap. Right now, precious metals are rallying due to Japan market chaos. Once it gets resolved, liquidity will flow straight into risk assets like Bitcoin and crypto. But I think what's happening right now is the money is going to gold and silver and not really to crypto right now and to the S market, right? Um, which did it make very, very close to all-time high, right? So, there's a lot of interest. There's a lot of people that are looking this way instead of going, well, crypto, it's down. Bitcoin is off its high, XRP is at $2, Ethereum is at 3,000, Solana is at 132. I'm not interested, right? Yada, yada, yada. Again, it happens. I've experienced this many times over the past 3-4 years. We get these lulls in the markets, everybody's interested in other stuff, and then suddenly they come back. What I don't want happening is, remember last week we had the Vanguard news, and then the market pumped a little bit. And then what happened? Like always, the crypto Twitterverse and the crypto YouTubeverse got super duper bullish, and after one day, and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We've seen this happen after we closed the gap before, where we have a little bit of pop up and the market's like, yay, don't you know, right? But that doesn't happen. And people that have been watching the channel for a while and watching, of course, every video, that that's what I said. So I need confirmation. I need a breakout. You might say, well, that might be too late. But again, I have a few different mindsets. I have a short term mindset, I have a medium term mindset, and I have a long term mindset. And part of my assets are short term, part is medium term, and part are long term. And so I approach each one of those in a different mindset. Some people might agree with that. Some people might say that's the wrong way to do it. Some people might be way more conservative. Some people might be way more, on the other side. It all depends. I'm almost 40. So what do I have? Another 30, 40 good years, right? Someone that's 20 has 60 years to recuperate, right? It's a totally different scenario, right? And of course, someone's that's 60 is in a totally different scenario than I am. Don't tell that to my dad. No. He sometimes has a mind of a 30-year-old, which is good and bad, but so he thinks he's still 30, right? But the fact is that the market is kind of wonky right now, and I just have to go with the flow. I'm not stressing about it. I'm not overreacting. I'm not changing my long-term outlook. I'm not changing my medium-term outlook even. Short term, again, day to day, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what the PC is going to be. I don't know what the Fed is going to do next week on Wednesday. Again, that could be the catalyst that kind of moves us in a specific direction. We'll find out. I don't know what the president of the United States is going to say or other leaders around the world. You never know what's going to happen. So, that's just my 2 cents on that. We did see XRP spots gets that $1 billion AUM, which is cool, right? But you know, um, it hasn't really affected the price action yet. Again, this was another thing that I warn about. There are channels that are maybe getting 20, 30,000 views per video. There's a specific one, and they keep pushing out a certain narrative. And so, it is what it is. But I'll continue to try to give you a balanced opinion. Again, it's my opinion. Sometimes I'm going to be right, sometimes I'll be wrong. But you know how I give you lots of possibilities because, again, nobody knows what's going to happen. So we'll see how this weekend plays out, how the crypto market reacts. Oh, that wasn't even, yeah, was it last Friday? Yeah, that we started moving up. That was Monday, Tuesday. When was that Vanguard day? I thought it was last Friday. I don't know. My days are all out of whack. I'm sorry. So interesting times. My voice is losing me a little bit. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, now's the time to do so. You can join our free and open community on Telegram if you're interested as well. Check out the links in the description down below to my Twitter and to my website where we have our partners there. So if you're interested in any of them for your trading possibilities, so check those out. They are affiliate links, so I will get a commission. Thank you for that. Don't forget to smash the like button. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.